What is Renaissance? Discuss the characteristics of Renaissance. Answer. Renaissance means #rebirth. Here rebirth indicates the revival of classical thoughts. The Renaissance started in Italy in the 13th century and which came to England in the second half of the 14th century. The characteristics of Renaissance are explained below. 1. Revival of classical knowledge. During the reign of Queen Elizabeth, there was a revival of classical learning. The ideals of the classical Greek literature attracted the men of the Renaissance. The rebirth of classical works is the keynote of the Renaissance. 2. Admiration of beauty. The Renaissance spirit is marked with a growing sense of beauty. Before Renaissance, the praising of beauty was an ugly thing, but with the flow of Renaissance, beauty became the integral part of life and women were regarded as adorable creatures. 3. Rise of humanism. Renaissance scholars of the classics, called humanists, revived the knowledge of the Greek language and gave birth to a new culture, that is humanism. The term humanism includes revolutionary qualities of liberal thinking. In the era of Renaissance, men were discovering themselves. Human life and human affairs began to occupy the writer's mind in greater measure. To the Renaissance people, mankind became the center of universe. 4. Curiosity for unknown. The Renaissance period age is marked by the enrichment of knowledge. The people were passionate to discover unknown. Only living through breathing was not life to them. People were ready to embrace death, if necessary, in pursuit of knowledge. 5. Desire for power and wealth. The Renaissance period is well known for its expansion of empire and growth of economy. That was why most of literary works of the Renaissance period reflect this spirit. 6. Fall of Christianity. The Renaissance freed the minds of men from the shackles of religion. People thought that Bible is not enough for life. Avoiding the influence of Bible, they took shelter under the new knowledge of classics. To some extent they became secular in spirit. 7. Spirit of individuality. Individualism is a social theory advocating the liberty, rights, or independent action of the individual. It highlights human reason, ability, and the type of person one should strive to be. In the Renaissance, individualism has flourished properly. 8. Love for adventure. The thirst for adventure was the common in the Renaissance people. The influence of the spirit of discovery and adventure ran through all the literature of Renaissance spirit. It was an age of great curiosity for heroic adventure. 9. Love for travel. In the era of Renaissance, we notice geographical exploration and interest for travel. People felt that they could not live without travel. 10. Material advancement. The Renaissance age was an age of materialism and bold enjoyment of life. England's trade and commerce flourished and the country grew rich and prosperous. Summing up, we can say that the age of Renaissance is a glorious period. It is like sunrise after a long period of darkness. It is an age of great thought and great action, an age which appeals to the eye, the imagination and the intellect.